What's up guys, Manny from Motomillion here, and we have our brand new 2023 M1000RR. You're wondering why is there a cover on it? I'm sure you guys have seen a bunch of videos of it. I just have yet to see one in person. It got delivered to us on Friday. Everyone keeps saying it looks totally different in person, and I want you guys to get an honest first impressions. I can't wait. I want to go ahead and let's take a look. I could tell that their winglets are pretty aggressive. Here, let me uncover it and try not to look at it as much as possible because I want to take it all in and not just focus on one part. Wow. This is cool. It looks really cool. Right off the bat, but what I noticed is the width of the bike and the amount of carbon fiber that's on it. And if you guys know, we don't get the non-competition version in the US. It's only the competition version which has all this carbon and the black livery. But holy cow, the width of the fairings are actually a noticeable piece, and also everything around the dash here is carbon now. We'll put the mirrors out. I'm sure we're going to get rid of those pretty quickly. And also the winglets, I think the winglets don't look, I expected the winglets to look a little more out of place because everyone keeps complaining or commenting saying that it's too much winglet, but it's integrated so well. And it kind of looks like the Aprilias. Aprilia MotoGP bikes now have this piece over here that connects the winglets to the left to the right. But I want to make a comment. There's way too many M's on this bike. And if it was me, which it is me, I'm going to try to remove some of these M's off of it, even if it means that we got to sand them down. To me, it's just too many M's. Other than that, it looks like an S1000. Oh, and the rear swing arm. So they called it that it has an anodized swing arm, but I really don't see the difference from the swing arm of the last years. That's something that I want to take a look. The rear sets are cool. These are the M Performance rear sets by Gillies Tooling. I think they did a good job of hiding the rear master with that heel guard. And the tail tidy is, I think, for, well, the fender on the bike is pretty short compared to a stock fender of other bikes. But we're going to get rid of that too. And there's a lack of warning labels. Usually when we get new bikes, there's warning labels everywhere. But on this BMW, there isn't. I like the livery. It really reminds me of Jarrett's full carbon M1000RR because of the colors that was on there. Maybe it's the color, but I think it's a little understated and we're missing some of the pieces. So for transport, these wheel covers weren't on it. I think I'll try to put the covers on it. They forgot to send us the bolts. So we'll figure out how to get these on there with maybe some Pro-Tite titanium bolts so that we could really get the overall look. But these probably go on here something like this. I'm gonna have to figure it out and take a look at how it will go. Probably behind this. Yeah, it probably goes behind this piece here. And the rear front fenders are pretty cool because it has the integrated brake cooling ducts on it. And now these are actually available for you guys for the S1000RRs. We have those already. And I think some of the stickers are missing. So on the videos that you see, or on the pictures online, you'll have the stickers on the belly pan. It doesn't have it. I kind of like it without it. So it's not a bad thing, I think. But I think it comes with a sticker pack. We also received these pieces. So I don't know why they'll send you a, okay, so this is in case you want to take passengers. This is the passenger seat cover, which won't go on this bike. But let's take a look at what's in here. What is this? One piece. These must be stickers. Okay, so it comes with the numbers. Cool. Well, I'm sure we're going to put a number on there. And then, what's in here? These are all the, thank God, you see, they saved us the trouble because there's more M stickers, which I think I could do without. And then this is all our supplementary stuff that we have. The owner's manual, the second key. Yeah, and the key's already on there. And the warranty information. This might come in handy. I don't want to start a slew of comments from you guys, but BMW has had their fair share of issues, but we won't get there. We want to keep it nice and simple and happy, but man, it looks really good. I think that's my first impressions of, it looks familiar, but it looks totally different from anything I've seen. And the tires, obviously, they have the Michelin Power Cup tires, which are extremely aggressive. The wheels look like it. Oh, I wanted to check the gearing because they said the top speed has changed. But I wonder if they did it with gearing, but no, it's still a 46 tooth rear sprocket. It feels like a BMW even when you sit on it. Everything looks so familiar except all the carbon that you see around. And this, the windscreen looks really bubbled up. It's even, I feel like it looks even wider than it was. And when you tuck in, I feel like it'll really start covering the, we'll start really doing the aero effect that it really wants to do. But yeah, guys, this is our M1000RR. It was a little bit of a last minute thing that we weren't planning on getting one, but we had an opportunity and we didn't want to miss on it. And look at this. This thing, that's a big gaping hole, I guess, if you want to call it that. You can see right through it. And 650 Eve did this. He put his fist in there, and as you can see, you could go all the way back to the frame. There's no flappers or anything like that in this intake. I think we'll make another video of my first impressions on riding these bikes, but as you know, I'd like to break this stuff in differently than everything else. We did some break-in videos if you guys want to go and see and our reasoning behind it, but the BMWs are electronically limited, so I don't think we could pass 10,000 RPM on this bike until the minimum is 400 something miles or 300 something miles. And then we'll do our first service over here for the bike ourselves because we have the tool to be able to remove the limiters and do all the servicing ourselves. But until then, I guess we'll do a first ride video because I actually really want to ride it to get some of the miles on there, of course, but also to get my impressions on it. I don't know how much impressions you could get with a bike that's limited, but then again, we do street riding, so it'll give us a pretty good idea. And I think we'll do a video of build plans. I don't want to spill the beans, but also want to sit down and really think, because I really sit down and try to think of what I want to do or get inspired by stuff. I don't want just grab parts and just throw them onto it. So I really want to think of something cool, something that I'm going to enjoy. I know, I'll say it from now, the fuel tank, we already have it in carbon, that this is going to become a full carbon fuel tank. And a subframe is in works. A full carbon subframe is going to be made for it, but it probably won't happen until, at least the subframe won't happen until the end of the year. But for all the rest of the stuff, you could be sure that we're going to make a build plans video. And I'm sorry I keep moving around because I keep seeing new stuff, but this thing looks really cool. And I'm sure out in the sun, it's even more striking because it has so much carbon, everything's going to pop. But everywhere I look, there's an M emblem on it. That's the only thing that on one of the videos, I'm going to count how many M's it has, or let's just do it now. Let's see how many M's I could find. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, even the frame I think on this side has an M logo on it, guys. Yeah, it has. 15. I didn't notice this. It actually has an engraved M logo on there. That's 15 M logos, I think, so far that I've found. To me, that's way too many, guys. I come from an era where BMW didn't have M bikes, but M cars were a thing, and if you just stuck on a bunch of M stuff on your car, not that it was a written rule, but to me it was a little tasteless. I'm not going to call this tasteless, but it's not my taste. So I think you guys might start seeing some debadging on this bike of removing some of this M off the bike. We might do something else with them to put some sort of a livery or a white color over here without the M. But yeah, so I guess that's it, guys. Oh, there's more M's on the wheels. 17, so front and rear wheel. 18 here. The rear caliper, I think they forgot the rear caliper. Yeah, 18 M's, guys, so far that I found. If you guys count the M's on a bike and find more, just let me know. But 18 is way too many. But yeah, so that's it, guys. And you guys should look out for another video from us. I think next one might be a ride video, or maybe the build plans, if I could sit down and think about this and go over some of the stuff that we want to do. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Until next time, guys, have a great one.